do you want to introduce yourself and say when you started veganism, how long you were vegan?
Yeah, my name is David. I'm from Denmark and I've been vegan for 2.5 years and I'm 19 right now. So I started at I think I was at the end of 16, maybe around the end of 16, I think. So yeah, I was
And
vegan
what
for
you went through, what happened from the
um
beginning?
well, I started out, first I started out watching fitness videos like every other youngin does as when we're young, we want to like fit in the social media group, right? And then I saw this vegan gains and vegetable police and all these vegan YouTubers, and I started following some of their advices, and I thought it was realistic at first, and it sounded so nice that I could just get all these benefits, like be a superhuman and immune to all diseases. But I tried it for I tried the starch diet first with a lot of starches. I was so bloated all the time. My stomach was like gonna explode, and I woke up in the middle of the night to fart. That was horrible. After the starch diet, I started mixing in fruits and vegetables because first I heard that advice from that guy. What was his name? He was like a vegan doctor. Um,
Dr. Gregor
yeah,
McDougall?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Those idiots. So yeah, I listened to their advice and did all of their diet, nutrition advices. Yeah, and the first year it was fine. It felt like I was just fasting. I lost kilos, and it was like my body was cannibalizing itself. And the first year was fine. After the first year, it kind of felt like it was sucking nutrients from my bones because my bones got so weak, and I actually tore my bicep while I was trying training as well, because there was no muscle tissue left to like support me. I went from 80 kilos to 66 kilos. It's a 14 kilo loss. And before the vegan diet, I have never like had any brain issues or shaking issues or anything like that. And nowadays I constantly have headaches and my posture has gotten worse and I shake a lot, and there's been and I get night blindness as well from vitamin A. I thought I could eat like 1 kilograms of carrots, but that vitamin A is not bioavailable, not even 1%. I went to the doctor and got a blood test, and they wouldn't even show me the vitamin A. What do you call it? Vitamin A sample. They showed me every other vitamin and mineral, but not the vitamin A. I was kind of like curious about why they don't like show my vitamin A from my blood test. And I asked them, and they told me I had to go to another specialist, and then I have to go through the system and go through all these doctors, and they would probably recommend taking medicine. So I stood away from that. I didn't do any of that, and I ate two eggs. When I ate two eggs, my lips instantly became refreshed and smooth. Before, I always had dry lips. It felt
That's
like
how
my
you
whole,
stopped veganism? Or what do you
yeah,
mean? Yeah? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
When I stopped veganism after 2.5 years, after I ate two eggs, my lips instantly became like super hydrated, and I could just feel it. After that, I went on to eating like a whole chicken and lots of meat. And today I ate like 10 eggs. I've missed so much meat. But yeah, while I was vegan, I tried fruitarianism as well. And damn, I got anemia and I got, what did I else get? I got eye damage as well actually. My vision got bad, like worse. Because I think like when you eat meat, right, your body like rewards you for hunting for the meat, like so you can see the other target you're gonna kill next time, because it kind of like strengthens your body to like hunt for more meat. That's how it is when you like eat cholesterol. Cholesterol is like energy for your whole body. Like you said, all your cells are made of cholesterol, especially the brain. If you don't eat any animal products, it's 100% something is going to happen to your spinal cord or your nerves or your brain. It's inevitable to not go out without brain damage from vegan diets. Do you have anything you want to ask me?
Sure. What about supplements, for example?
Oh man, my dad spent like in 3 months when I was eating only organic fruits. I spent like 10,000 euros on fruits and supplements. And honestly, I felt like I was dying. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't breathe. And then I saw your video about if you don't eat animal products, you're not going to be able to breathe properly. And I understood it because I was fruitarian for like after 1 year where I felt okay, and I went to try fruitarianism after the first year. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't breathe, my vision got fucking bad. I tore my bicep during that period, and my whole body started breaking down, especially in my hips as well. They cracked, and I still crack sometimes in my back. It's like something is displaced or some nerves destroyed or something. But I don't think I have any like diseases now. I just feel like my body needs to recover from this since I'm young, and young people can go through this like for a long period of time because our immune system is stronger. But I just wanna like aware people that you shouldn't keep going even if those stupid vegans tell you try fruitarianism, try this, try that. Just go with what you want to eat, especially cholesterol, because that's what your body is asking for. If you don't eat cholesterol, you will lose all your strength.
That's the first sign of brainwash, is when you don't listen to your body but listen to other people.
Yeah, yeah. That's how they control people. Honestly, they use the brain, of course, because that's the only thing that can control us because we are conscious. If we can't control animals, they don't listen to us. That's why humans are the most like manipulated species because we can like tell people stuff and they will believe it. We can prove them facts. We can't prove a cow that what he's eating grass and that's unhealthy. No, because he's designed to do that. Yeah.
When was this, by the way? These 2.5 years. When did you stop veganism?
I stopped veganism for like 1 month, 1 month ago, and then I just started eating all meat. Yesterday I actually went to try to get a lobster as well. I've tried to get a lot of like luxury organic meat, and especially eggs. Eggs and milk, I eat and drink that every day. And I can feel the vitamin A entering my body because I went, like, I tried the gym, and I actually found out when I train and I stress my body with intense exercise, it kind of damages my body. I can feel it. That fatigue I feel is not like really strengthening. It's kind of damaging to my body. Fitness is not really something that is health. It's more for like you're literally destroying your muscles just to build themselves up. That's why sedentary people and you see all these people that lives over 100 years from Japan. How do you say Japan? Yeah,
Japan. Hmm.
yeah. And they don't eat a lot. Like in the caveman times, we went from eating very low calories, a tough diet, where we like chewed a lot. It took a lot of energy to get calories, and now we went to a lot of calories and a soft diet where we eat potatoes and rice, all this food that we're not meant to eat. If you can't eat a potato raw, why would you cook it and destroy it even more? It's not food for us. It bloats you up, and the fiber is the worst. Why would you eat something that doesn't give you anything? I don't understand. When I was vegan and I tried fruitarianism, I ate 3 kilograms of blueberries, right? And I pissed it all out. It literally came through me like water. And the same with water. Water steals nutrients, especially here in Denmark. All our water is full of fluoride. There's no nutrients in it. That's why I try to eat milk only. No, I try to drink milk only. Because I know the cholesterol and the fat, it moisturizes my body. If I put sugar on my body and inside my body gets all sticky and dry, and I noticed that from fruitarianism. I was so dry, especially my lips. When I eat fatty foods like milk or any animal products, especially chicken liver, I tried that as well. That was awesome. That was really awesome. I cured actually my night blindness with eating chicken liver like one every day in a week in this month because that has a lot of vitamin A. I ate so much chicken liver.
Were you all alone in this? Or
No, I met a guy at the gym. He first showed me vegan games, right? I think everyone at my age, they start off with the fitness and then the organic, and then they get into this vegan organic because they think they can be some superhero or like immune to all diseases and get like super buff and healthy, and they think they have this diplomatic like status where they can tell people I'm vegan and they think they're like something else. But we're all humans. There's nothing. The human is an adaptation mechanism. It can adapt, but it cannot survive on that shit, especially fiber and all the sugar. It won't survive. You will literally cannibalize yourself. But yeah, this guy, he told me about a vegan society and about a health store. And you know those health stores, right?
Sure.
Where the shit is super expensive. You can literally go to the mall and buy something that's 10 times cheaper, but it says health verified or something like that. And I spent so much money on that. Like I can't even imagine. Like probably like when I was vegan, I spent maybe like 30,000 euros for these 2 years on food and supplements. Yeah.
That brings
And
me to my other question. Oh, go on. Yeah.
one guy from USA, he's called Mike Jones or something. Health Ranger Store or something. I don't know if you know him.
No, I don't know.
I bought like spirulina organic for like 100 euros. And I got scammed so hard. I bought all kinds of shit like omega-3 supplements, hemp seeds, you know the drill. All this crap. And B12 of course.
So that's my question. Who benefits from this? Do you think that somebody is pushing veganism, and what's the future of it? Who's behind it?
I saw that you, that vegetable police guy, right? And he's like pushing veganism, but all his videos is like supplements and powders. I saw his latest video. It's like this big table with like 10, I mean maybe 20 like bottles of medicine. I don't understand why you would drink powders instead of eating real food.
Well,
Of course,
he's
it's
severely
problem.
mentally ill. You can see that.
He looks like a skeleton. But I kind of feel bad for people because they get brainwashed so much, especially if they've been in it for like 10 years and they think they are like superhuman. But people from the outside look at them and they look like distorted, what can you say, skeletons. Yeah, distorted skeletons. And do you know what malocclusion is? Where from a baby you get like crooked teeth and your jaw grows like
Yeah.
weirdly, and your cranial dystrophy where your cranium grows weirdly, because we have so much soft food from our early from our early childhood that our facial muscles doesn't develop anymore. For a normal human, we wouldn't like 100 years ago. All humans had straight teeth. Malocclusion came when Europeanization came, and all the soft food came, where the Europe brought the potato to the whole world, and everybody started eating soft food instead of eating meat. And now, do you want to know something crazy? I went to the mall, right? And I was looking at the egg section, and they made the fucking vegan egg.
Oh.
And I was so fucking sure now that they're trying to remove all meat and make humans distorted skeletons and literally like zombies. And one thing, I even told my dad about this, because I'm half Danish and half Middle Eastern, right? My mom is Danish, my dad is Middle Eastern, and he's a Muslim, right? And they practice like, you know, when they remove the blood, right? And
Halal?
yeah, halal. When they remove the blood, but when I took a blood test and they showed me all my vitamins and minerals in the fucking blood, why the fuck wouldn't I eat blood?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It's so simple, man. And like, do you know the website Chronometer?
Yes.
Yeah, Chronometer. Like, I had this big of a list when I was vegan. Now it's like this because I only eat simple things: eggs, milk, and meat. I don't bother with all that other shit like 10 grams of sunflower seeds, 10 grams of walnuts. I've seen all these crazy vegan videos where they like what I eat in a day, and it's literally like a whole supermarket they bought.
Now
Yeah.
you're killing the innocent animals. Don't you care about that?
No, I've never done it for the animals because I know the human is a natural apex predator. I know that we are natural greedy. If we were in a room like, and we can see it in what do you call it in society today. Everybody is capitalistic and egoistic. They only care about themselves, but they want to try to be like this sweet fake illusion human where we all are like happy, and Disney cartoons where animals are like super friendly to you. If you go out, that beer will eat you instantly. It's crazy, man. And they make zombie movies that literally represents vegans that are trying to suck out other meat from other people because they need meat, you know? And vampires and all this shit with blood sucking, and they try to make it look like a bad thing when humans literally like 100 years ago were sitting in the basement and eating raw meat. If you're at my age and you're a vegan and you still get pushed to do it, if you notice any symptoms and you think it's a cleansing or detox or whatever cleansing your body and it's a symptom of that, stop immediately because you're damaging your nerves. And you might end up with vitamin A deficiency as I got. Dry lips, anemia, fatigue, muscle dystrophy, can't sleep, shakiness, eye damage, night blindness. That's what I got. And I have recovered from some of it, like my tone have come back. And I didn't even train, and I just ate muscle meat, and it came back. So seriously, listen to yourself, listen to your needs. Your needs is the most important, not what other people tell you that you should do, because that's not freedom for yourself. Freedom is when you do what your body tells you to do. And nobody can judge you for whatever you've done or what you're doing, because if you like something, you do it. If I eat raw meat and my family judges me, that's their problem, because I know the truth behind it, and I know the truth behind the carbohydrates and the sugar damage. I've tried it all. Thank you, man. I appreciate your work, and you're the real savior here. Even though people think you might be like different or like evil in some, they judge the evil like so weirdly these days. I just laugh when people are so stupid. Honestly, they all do the same sheep mentality. I hope they would wake up, because all this social media, all this movies, video games, it's all violence, and we all support it somehow. But when we see something violent happen, we get scared. Oh no, that's wrong. But we let our kids play games where we shoot each other, we kill each other in games. It's crazy, this world, man. I hope people would wake up and like see the real picture that yeah, killing is necessary in the natural world where you fight for the food chain to get up to the top. Especially for humans, we're at the top because we killed everything else. When you go outside and you see a bird, the bird literally just flies away. It gets scared. Even a cat. No animal has a chance against us anymore. And we've gotten so strong that we try to depopulate ourselves now because we're so strong, and there's so many of us now. And they even lie about the population as well, because they want less people. So they think that, oh, there are so many people. It doesn't matter if somebody dies in a war or if somebody dies there. Okay, I didn't know him. Yeah, we are not standing together as a people anymore. This is like a fight against ourselves, against our own mentality. And I just know this is a fight against our own mentality, because if I can get fooled to something like veganism, I can get fooled to anything. That's very scary to think about. Yeah. I hope people will realize it, because somebody will die of a vegan diet, especially from some kind of distortion or within their body, nerve damage, something psychological.
People have died, many.
Yeah, and I've had my friends, the friend that showed me veganism, one from his family is now raising a vegan baby. And when I saw that baby, he had dark circles under his eyes, and that's from all the what do you call it? The sugar that has not been processed by the body because it can't use it. It literally can't use it. It needs cholesterol, especially from the mother's breast milk, and they're giving it soy milk. So I don't know. That's pure murder.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't hope veganism grows more popular than this. It was a small trend. It wasn't really a big trend, but everybody knows it now, and that's the problem. So I hope that you get a lot more interviews with a lot of people, and I hope it goes well with destroying this vegan agenda, because the vegan agenda is unnatural. Every animal, every creature in the world eats each other. If you would rather die than eat another animal, then die. That's what I have to say, because the human is an adaptation mechanism, or like survival mechanism. It will do anything to survive. It's like, do you know the old game Pac-Man, where he eats other creatures to get bigger himself? The strongest creature never helps the weakest creature. He feeds the energy of the smaller creature to make himself bigger. That you can see it in every what do you call it? Like, let's say Dragon Ball, right? Where the main character Goku is sucking energy out from all the dead people to make the spirit bomb or whatever. And it's literally just like, if you don't eat something that's living, you don't live. That's what I have to say. Yeah. And if you burn your food, I think rare is the only thing you can do if you want to at least heat it up. But if you do it well done, or if you just completely obliterate your food, it's not worth eating. Especially with eggs. If you cook the yolk, right? The B6 vitamin, pantothenic acid, is heat resistant. It literally disappears if you cook the yolk. So
You mean it's heat sensitive?
yeah, heat sensitive. Sensitive. No, not heat resistant. Sorry. Yeah, and certain minerals and vitamins don't respond well to heat. Vitamin C as well. So if you cook your meat, you lose the vitamin C that the meat has absorbed. And yeah, but yeah, a lot of people live off veganism for a lot of years, but they don't look like they're really living. They don't look healthy at all. And vitamin D, vitamin A, there's so many. You have named all the nutrients that they.
Sure.
Yeah. And the sun, as you said, is very important as well. I could feel that as well when the sun came here in Denmark. It helped me a lot. Yeah. So thank you for your help, man. I appreciate it.